guys, and welcome back to the channel. New Normal with CJ. I am Cindy and I am super excited about today's video. I am going to be doing my very first blog/vlog income report. That's right. I am going to take you behind the scenes as I build my content creation business. Now, this very first one is a little bit different because from here on out, I hope to update you monthly, but this one will be about 6 months, starting in March all the way up to August. And why is that, you may ask? Well, it was my goal this year to become more serious about content creating. And so I officially kind of launched things in March. And so I am really excited about the direction that everything is going. I want to kind of break everything down to you guys, tell you how I am doing it. There are a couple of other fabulous ladies who are in this space trying to do the same thing as far as building a brand around their passion and creating content. And so hopefully some of this information, if you guys don't know, will help you. And for the rest of you who are going to be seeing this for the first time or meeting me for the first time and you want to follow my journey, I invite you to go ahead on and subscribe so that you will be the first to know when I upload videos, particularly these monthly income reports. Okay, if you are interested or ever thought like, man, how are people making money online, or how are content creators making money, particularly when you are a small content creator, because that is what I am. I am a small content creator. Now, before you look at the subscribers on this channel and be like, oh my God, it's so low, this is a second channel, okay? So I have an entirely different channel that is monetized, and it has been monetized for a couple of years now. It is something that I talk a lot about: education, particularly special education. So it's something that I did just out of passion, but now because there are just a ton of events with some other things that I have been doing, I am really now jumping into content creation, trying to make more money, basically. I love helping people, and so this is one of the ways that I can continue to be able to be the stay-at-home mom that I am and still bring income into my household. Now, one of the things that is different is that I have started a blog. Yes. So that started in June, and so that is going to be another stream. So right now, I have 3 streams of income that I will be building. And for some of you who are getting really excited, please know this is not some type of get rich quick scheme, okay? This is something that I actually hopped into knowing that it's gonna take time. Hence the reason why you're getting this first income report with actual 6 months, because I've been working behind the scenes, getting everything together and so forth, okay? So if you want to do this, it's a way that you really can make money, okay? You have to put the work in. It's not an overnight success, but you can do it. And I hope to show you how, because I'm a firm believer that just like physical real estate, I feel like we all should have some internet real estate. And this is what I have been working on, getting my internet real estate together, really building a brand around it so that I can continue to kind of just live life on my terms, right? To make some extra side money to bring into my household so that I will not have to go back and work for the man every night and day. All right, so let's go ahead on and jump into this. So like I said, I have 3 streams of income, and I have categorized them into advertising, affiliate marketing, as well as product creation. So I am in the space now that I am toying with the idea of creating courses. I've written a couple of books and so forth. And I'm being more intentional about marketing and doing what I need to do in order for my products to bring in more income. So I will continue to create a lot more of my own products as I continue to build out my blog. So I'm going to go over here to my computer where I actually have a spreadsheet where I've been tracking my monthly income as well as some of the metrics dealing with my YouTube channel. All right, so as you can see, from March all the way up into August, here are my income streams. This is the affiliate marketing. Here are products, and then here is my advertising. So if we want to just kind of look at it from each individual metrics for right now, so if we want to, I'm going to like give you the numbers different ways. All right, so we're going to look at just the affiliate marketing. Then we're going to go into the products as well as YouTube. And then we're going to continue to break those numbers down. All right, so from March to August, you can see that I've made a whopping $3.25. Well, you might be like, oh my God, over a 6-month period, you've only made $3.25. Yeah, it is pathetic, but it is something. It lets me know that I have the ability to actually do this. And so it doesn't surprise me that that's all I made, because the avenue in which I am trying to really get my affiliate marketing income up is through blogging. And I literally just started doing that the month of June. And that is going to take some time, okay? That doesn't surprise me. I'm actually excited that somebody is reading the blog, clicking on links, and actually trusting that I can recommend good products. So it really is. I'm excited about it. Don't turn your nose up at small beginnings. Then if we look over here at products, so you'll see I have 3 months where I've actually made money with the products, and that was a total of $720. Woo, woo, woo. I think that's pretty good. You might be saying, okay, it's over a 6-month period. Yeah, but it is good. Trust me, okay? Because we're going somewhere with this. And it didn't take a whole bunch of work to do that. That is the key thing. So once everything starts to work like a well-oiled machine, the money is going to come rolling in. All right, and then next, we have YouTube. And as you can see, this is my most consistent. Let's see if we can highlight this over. This is my most consistent stream of income. Now, once again, I told you that I've actually been making money on YouTube for a couple of years, and it's just been building up in a banking account. I don't even know how much is in that account. So anyway, for those 6 months, my advertising revenue came up to a whopping $714.66. Now, one of the other things that I will do from month to month to month that I'm not going to really focus on right now is really going into my metrics for like YouTube, my blogs eventually. That probably will not, I'll give you a high level number of what it is looking like. But once again, I anticipate me being able to make more money from ad revenue on the blog in another 6 months or so. But I will be tracking my numbers. So let's go ahead on and look at it by the month. So the month of March, I made $581.62. All right, I want to kind of tell you guys a little bit how I made that. Basically, 75 cents was from the affiliate marketing. Once again, somebody clicked on something that I had a link to, and I earned 75 cents. I don't even know where it came from, right? And then YouTube, obviously, I am making money monthly with that. That was like $80, but the bulk of that, which was $500, was actually through or for a beta course that I did. There's a lot of teachers who follow me who are interested in starting their own school. And so many people kept coming to me saying, Cindy, how did you do this? How did you do this? And at one point, I would actually hop on Zoom, just give all of this information away to people. But then it became so many people. And I'm like, okay, I can't even get my own work done trying to help you guys. So the quickest way for me was to like create some type of course. But I had been dragging my foot. But as you can see, March I started to do that, and I got about 5 people to participate, and I charged them $100. One, I wanted to make sure people would really pay for it. And then I wanted to kind of test out. It is not in its final state whatsoever. I'm still working on that, and I'm still also working on being a perfectionist, which do not do, okay? Produce your stuff, get it out there. Just do it. Trust me, I'm working on that. Then we have the month of April. I made $236.18. So the bulk of that money, in fact, all of that money actually came from YouTube. And that's kind of half of me, but I had a video that like went, I guess, semi-viral, which I think it went 25,000. So that $236.18 all came from YouTube, and that is awesome. I wish I could consistently do that. We're working on it, but it's not always consistent. Next is May. I made $126.10. That was all YouTube, and then my views dropped, and as you can see, my money dropped. Then in June, I made $239.68, and that was a combination. $150 of that was actually from a product. I wrote a book, or I participated in writing a book, and I sold $150 some worth of that book. And then there was $89 in YouTube revenue. Or in July, it was a combination of people purchased more of the books that I've written, as well as YouTube, and that's how we came up with that figure of $139. And then August, which, as you can see, I only did one video in August, one video in July, but for the month of August, my ad revenue was $105, which I am excited about. For those 6 months from March through August, I made a whopping $1,437.91. I'm excited. I think that is most excellent. It's like stuff that I would do anyway. Like, I love creating content. I love creating content that will help people, to be real honest, or inspire them. So when you can get paid to do that, when you think about it more strategically, it's like a win-win situation, especially when you're trying to stay home and be good mama. All right, so once again, overall, I made $1,437.91 over the course of 6 months from March through August. So now let's talk about some operating expenses. So first and foremost, as a business owner, you have to give Uncle Sam his money, okay? And generally, Uncle Sam takes about 30%, which is a lot of money. Like, but anyway, I believe in doing things right, you know. So I took off 30% off the top, and that would be $431.37. And I will put that money in the bank and leave it there until it's time to actually pay up. The good thing is, now that I am doing this as a business, there are a lot of things that I am going to be able to write off. So at the end of the year, he probably will not get that 30% over the total amount, because I will eventually itemize that. But it's real important for you not to just go and take what you supposed to give him and spend it, because you just never know how it shakes up. So if you are seriously in business to make money, or you making money and you call yourself wanting to be a serious entrepreneur, make sure you're taking Uncle Sam's money off the top. Next, I chose, now once again, you don't have to do this, particularly if you are a techie person, okay? And even if you're not a techie person, there are websites that practically do it for you. But for me, time is money, and I did not want to have to research and learn what I needed to learn in order to make a website. So I paid someone to do my website or my blog for me, and it was really cool because I did a lot of searching. I actually used a Fiverr, in which I have a love-hate relationship with it, but I found someone here in the States, and he was actually doing some other type of gig, and after I started asking questions, he saw that he could actually do this for me, and he only charged me $125. That's right, $125. Takeaway for you guys: you don't always have to pay top dollar, right? You don't always have to go with the person who's been doing this 120 years. Have conversations with people, find out what their skill sets are, and go from there. So he was excited to do this because he wants to increase his own skill. And I was like, hey, you already know, so you go do you at $125. You are worth the risk. So like I said, that was on Fiverr. He is here in the US, and so if you're interested, holla at me down below and I'll make sure you get his information. I actually had a $12.50 discount. Hey, so that was minus that on that $125, which brought that to $118.69. Now, it wasn't cheating, right? But I like to reward people. If you do a good job for me, especially when I'm paying you $125 for what you did, I don't mind rewarding you. And I thought he did an excellent job, so I ended up giving him a $50 tip. And Fiverr also charges you a service fee. So all in all, I paid $171.44 for that blog that I have right now. The next thing that I spent money on was coaching. Now, how do I feel about coaching? Listen, I have a love-hate relationship with it too, right? Because everybody and their mama call themselves a coach. If you're not careful, you can really throw your money down the drain. But at the same time, I believe in it, especially when you've done your research and you are committed to what you say you want to do, as well as you know what you need. In January, I actually, once again, I follow this lady, and she happens to be a teacher, and she's a business coach. And so I'm like, okay, I need this lady. Like, I need to strategically get everything that's in my head down on paper so that I could strategically like build a plan, right, around the things that I knew I wanted to do. So I followed her. For the new year, she did a discount. She offered 6 months of coaching, which was 1 hour a week for 6 months for $1,000. And I thought that was an amazing deal. So I took her up on her offer. And so I got coaching from her for 6 months, once a week for an hour. And I really accredit making that $500 to her, right? So that was already half of what before she even finished her 6 months coaching with me, she had already halfway paid for herself with the amount of value that she added to me, and being able to really put a lot of structure to what I said that I wanted to do, right? And here's the other thing about getting a coach. Like, you can get a coach all day long, but if you're not going to take any action, then you're wasting your money. So I was at a place that I knew that I was ready to take action, and I did. And for me, it paid off big time. So that $1,000 is nothing. And perhaps just depending on where I'm at in the new year, and if she offers another sale, I might hop on it again. So we shall see. All right, so I had to pay $29.08 for Waves. Waves is like the credit card processing that I use for my products. So for every transaction they do, I think they take like 30% or something to that effect. So for that 6 month period, it totaled up to $29.08. Donations. So that same book project that I am a part of, I actually told people who purchased the book that if they purchase the book, then in a certain amount of time, or in a specified period, then I would donate that money back to my nonprofit organization. So although I made the money, I got to give the money back. Okay, so that would be $180, in which that's going to be on my itemized list when it comes time to do taxes. Pinterest, $250, and I want to cry because that was a mistake. I tried to do that too early. I knew that I wanted to start doing Pinterest. I do not have the bandwidth to do it. So I hired someone for the month, and she charged $250. However, it was too soon. I wish I would have waited until even now, would have made a difference. Because remember, I actually started writing blog posts again in June. So in June, I think I wrote my first one, and it wasn't at the beginning of June. It was like middle to the end. And then I've been writing a blog once a week since. So it wasn't like there was a lot of content on my blog. So even people who were going to my website, you only seeing a couple of articles, right? So it was a mistake, but it was $250. It is there now. And so whenever I get the energy to pick back up again, or if I want to hire somebody to do it, then I will. But at this point, it's gonna go dormant unless I do it, because I want to make sure that I'm being a good steward over my money. Like, I think everything is such a balance, right? Like, we have to know when to enlist the help of others, but then we don't want to just throw away money, right? And at first I was really on that kick that I was just ready to throw away money, right? So, okay, well, I'm just gonna give myself about $4,000 or $5,000, and I was just gonna go all in and put all of these systems in place. And I'm so glad God just checked me and said, no, Cindy, you can do this without putting that much money into it up front. And so you just invest back in your business as you make money. And I'm so happy that I heard the Holy Ghost and that I listened to him. There's big rewards when you do that. All right, let's see. What's a keyword? What was that? Oh, okay. So it is really important for those of you who do YouTube videos, you know that keywords are huge. So it's the same thing when you're writing blogs and so forth. And so I paid someone on Fiverr to give me a list of keywords. Once again, I think this is something that I could have worked on more myself, but for $33, I could possibly do it again. I wish I would have waited though, because I think I am getting ready to buy a course on blogging from someone that I trust. Okay. She actually has an event tomorrow where we get to kind of ask questions and so forth. So we're going to see how that goes. But I got a good list of different words and so forth related to the specific niche that I am writing for on my blog. Last but not least, I also had someone to go back and put in a new plugin on my WordPress. And so that cost $53.70. So the total expense over these last 6 months has been $2,149.24. Now, once you subtract the amount that I actually made, I am negative $711.33. I think that is amazing. And then remember, I'm not even really negative $711 if I count the money that's already in a business banking account that I have not been touching from YouTube. So that helps me to feel good, but really I don't want to consider that because I'm starting everything from March. Hopefully that makes sense. So anyway, I don't anticipate making gobs of money, right? So this is probably going to be the most impressive income reports from me for another couple of months until I actually get everything together. But I think I'm going to eventually do well. So now I want to kind of go over like how you did this, right? So once again, I want to be really transparent in case there are some people out there who have been toying with the idea of hopping into content creation, but you've been scared. So if you have questions, just let me know. So how did I do this? Well, first of all, I did tons of research. I did lots and lots of research, particularly as it relates to SEO, search engine optimization. And if you don't know what that is and you need me to do another video to kind of explain what that is later, I will do it, because that is how I am going to be bringing people in to not only watch my videos, but also to really read my articles. Okay, so I've been learning a lot about blogging as opposed to vlogging. Vlogging is making the videos and so forth, and I've been doing that for a while. But the new big thing for me has actually been the blog. And so I've been writing lots, okay? And it's been really interesting. I wouldn't normally consider myself a writer. I definitely can do it. It's not my least favorite thing, nor is it my favorite thing. I probably feel more comfortable, and that's not the word. I like to do videos because I feel like they're easier. However, I'm not a video person, okay? Like, I like them, but they don't like me. Writing, I don't necessarily like it, but it's easier for me to do without anxiety, I guess I would say. So anyway, I've been falling more and more in love with it, obviously, because it is a huge part of my strategy, so I have to do it. I've posted a few videos there. My goal is to do one once a week on this channel as well as my other channel. I have not made that goal, but I've done some. But we will continue on, and hopefully next time I will not miss the mark, that I will be able to consistently get at least one video up every week on both channels, and I'll settle for one on either. And then obviously I started Pinterest, right? After she did it for a month, I got 3 followers and I had 515 views. There you have it, right? But again, I'm not doing that again this month. Nope. So she did that in July. I didn't do it in August. I'm not going to do it in September. Maybe when the new year come in, I might look into having that done again, just kind of depending on what my matrix are. My email list. So I actually have grown. When I first started in March, I think I had email list already of 124 people. Now it is at 147, if I'm not mistaken. So for those of you who are, if you produce anything, you need to work on your email list. And if I need to do a separate video about how I got that 147 people on my list, in which I have like a 58% open rate. Kudos me. Now I just have to consistently send them out an email bi-monthly, I believe I said it was. So, but if you need me to do a video on that so I could tell you more in detail actually how I started my email list and what I use, please put it below and I will do that. So next, I'm just going to talk about my plans for this month. So I consistently would like to make at least another $100 from advertising, okay? In addition, I want to make videos. And so yeah, those are the things that I want to do for this month. Basically write a blog and vlog once a week. Focus on really trying to hit that $100 with YouTube again. And then actively working on content. Like, content is king, okay? That's it. So I feel like this has gone on for a very long time. If you stuck around and watched all of this, kudos to you. You are a super fan and I love you. And I'll do whatever you need me to do. So just put a comment below and I will do my best to answer it. I am really excited. And for those of you who are going to follow this journey with me, thank you so much, because it really does motivate me to be able to do these when you guys show that you are interested. So that is all. Until the next time, y'all be good.